So now to go according to the Bible, the bloodline of the 12 tribes of Israel got scattered among all nations. For example, so a lot of people don't know that so-called black men ruled Europe during the time period of the Moors, or a period of time when people call the Dark Ages. The reason why I said Dark Ages is because Dark Faces was ruling.
Yeah, makes sense.
You know, and their seed, like they had sex with chicks who were white, of course. So you might have a great grandfather like 12 times over. He's a black man.
Yeah, and an example of that is Sicilians.
Yeah.
You know, Sicilians is a big example of that because a lot of Sicilians, their heritage goes back to the Moors.
Yeah.
And the Moors were what? They were so-called Negroes.
Yeah.
They're quite dark skinned.
They were very dark skinned.
That's it.
You know, so a lot of Sicilians you see walking around in Sicily, they're actually from, you know, the 12 tribes.
The town well.
Yeah.
See, I don't. I'm probably not.
It's not the case for everything. It's not the case for everything. You know what I mean? It's all about that bloodline. You talk about bloodline. It is all about that. Because on the flip side of that, there's even so-called black people who descend from so-called white people.
Yeah, in slavery.
So the same thing can happen. If for a black man to label a white woman and produce a light-skinned, child, then the opposite is.
See, I think for me personally, I would never even consider that situation. You know what I mean? I would never even look at that.
Most people don't.
Ignorance.
But that's why we say all black people are not the same. We don't all descend from the same place, the same same lineage, same person. But we get grouped as black people, as if that's our whole nationality. Black is not even a nationality; it's a fucking colour.
Right, exactly.
Which is not very accurate.
That's just ignorance in the first place.
Exactly.
You're never going to teach those people, and you don't want to teach those people that ignorance. Maybe, yeah, but
this thing is deeper than skin colour. This is all about your lineage, man. I mean, you can be racist, but the racist really goes towards your lineage. And the fact of the matter is, man, you're always going to prefer your race over somebody else's race, man. That's just common sense, man.
I think it must be embedded somewhere in
it's
the DNA.
Natural. It is a natural thing to care for your own. If you've got outsiders coming and attack your village, you're not going to give a damn about it. You're going to go to war with them, you're going to slaughter them.
And it's like the first thing you notice as well. Do you know what I mean? Not the lineage, relatively that, but
that's why they like to play these games of how people look, or where people come from. But none of that really matters because everybody's moved and everywhere. So you don't really know where you descend from.
Yeah, exactly.
The only way you're going to really find that is through the spirit and through the scriptures, man. Because
I know my family going back 200 years. That's about it.
That's it.
See, I'm from Cornwall, so I've got a pure Celtic background, some people say not English, for example, so exactly, I'm coming from proper south, but my dad has, dark hair, he has olive skin. I don't get that, unfortunately, because I don't sound well at all, but, so Celtics, completely different to the English race, for example,
Exactly.
And I understand that.
There's a whole history behind that.
I don't know the issues, but I just understand that,
A whole history behind that.
Hibernia, right? That means Hebrew, which goes back to the 12 tribes of Israel. Yeah, exactly. Island, right? And in truth, man, some of them experienced slavery in slave ships, man.
Because consider this as well, man. Really during the Moorish period, right? They got a lot of Spain and stuff like that. They had the Iberian coast.
Yeah.
Okay, which means Hebrew. Okay, even though they were going off, they was into Islam and all that kind of stuff, but they had certain things that they carry with them. And when when people migrate and stuff like that, they take on certain names in certain places. And that's what Ireland was trying to Hibernia.
Tradition or part of their culture or whatever.
Yeah, it's just something inherent in them. They might not even understand what it is exactly, but they use these terms still. So like Ireland was called Hibernia, for a while until I don't know who changed that. I don't know who changed the name of that, but it was changed. Things like Scotland. Scot means black.
Okay.
So it's black land, and all them men, William Wallace and them guys, really they go back to so-called black people, going back through that Celtic lineage and back to Hebrew.
That's interesting. That's the kind of stuff I'm interested in. At the end of the day, I'd like to find out about everyone, but I'd find out about me. Yeah. So then, when I make judgments,
search your fathers, man. You can grab that. Prepare you to search for your fathers.
Right, so this is Daniel chapter 9. and verse 7, it reads, O Lord, righteousness belongeth unto thee, but unto us confusion of faces.
Because like I say, hundreds of years have changed a lot of things, man. And it's been a long time since the nation of Israel has been home.
So what book is this then?
This is the Bible.
Is it Old Testament? Old Testament.
The whole thing.
Oh, okay, cool. So it's all books.
You know, this is about history, prophecy, it's about everything. Everything that concerns Israel and this current world that we live in.
It's interesting, he was only not last night, like before. I didn't know in my mind, you know, and I'm considered, you know, probably stereotypically a white Christian, you know, I don't go to, you know, that's what I put down on my kind of, when you fill them forms with. But I didn't know what the difference was between Old Testament and New Testament, for example.
There is no difference.
You know, and I'm like, so I spent like 2 a.m. the other night just going through it. Hence I'd rather come and speak to you guys, you know, and get
Because some people put that separation between the two, as if there's something different. But all the New Testament is the the revamping of the Old Testament, so to speak. Because there's so many things written in the Old Testament that pertain to now, to this period in time. There's nothing old about it. It's still current.
Yeah.
Okay. The only thing
This
about
has been
it,
rewritten.
not that it's been rewritten, but the New Testament is all about new terms that the Most High was going to make with the nation of Israel. You read that in Hebrews.
You want Job 8 and 8?
Yeah, get that first, and then get me Hebrews, is it? It's about the new covenant of Israel.
Oh yeah, Hebrews 8 and 6, I'm down. Job 8 and 8, it says, For inquire, I pray thee, of the former age, and prepare thyself to the search of their fathers.
It's important to know who you are.
Yeah, 100% that.
Yeah, because no one knows who they are, really. They just are British, but what does that mean?
Exactly, you know.
Doesn't mean...
I mean, slightly different. A lot of people from where I'm from, Cornwall, they don't consider themselves English, for example, and it's very kind of like you cross the border, it's very like, you know, kind of separatist, being the word, but they like to consider themselves separate. So I'm like, I like to learn about my culture, because how can I understand other people's culture if I don't know who I am, you know? I probably won't be able to trace it that far.
You need to know what differentiates you from everybody else.
Exactly. And if it
because there's differences, you might not be aware of them, but there are differences. And there's history and all that kind of stuff that differentiates you from other people.
What people do with those differences is another thing. If they want to hate on people for being a different colour, more for them. You know what I mean?
But I say it sends well above colour.
Yeah.
But there's history and there's heritage that some things you have to be angry about.
Yeah, no, exactly. You know, people are too lazy to go into that. They'd rather base it on colour.
Ignorance.
If you're a different colour, for example, you must be completely different. You know, as we're talking about the bloodlines, we're not so different in that kind of sense. You know, so it's interesting. But
yeah, so like I say, it's important to know.
I'm gonna shoot, but nice people anyway. Take it easy.
This is Isaiah chapter 1 and 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider.
Right, so if you ask any Jake out here, man, you ask them who they are, where they're from, where they descend from, they'll give you 1,000 different answers, man. Like, Jake don't really know. Okay, Jake knows what he's been told. Okay, and who told him that? The so-called white man told him that. In slavery, he told him you're an African, or now you're an African American, or you're a Caribbean, or you know. No pictures, man. Hey, man. Oh, the sign only. Yeah. But you know, and then Jake thinks he's deep. Oh, I'm a Nubian. You know, he gets into Egypt and shit, man. What the hell is Egypt got to do with you, man? You know, all this madness, man. He was a slave in Egypt. That was about it. You know, Egypt is not our heritage, it's not our culture. You know, we got seduced by the ways of the heathen, and we took on things that we shouldn't have, man. You know, which led to our destruction, our downfall. Okay, but they don't inherently belong to us, man. That stuff belongs to the heathens. Okay, so we have no dealings with that, man. So you guys into Egyptology or whatever philosophy that you're into, man, that has nothing to do with your lineage, man. That has nothing to do with your heritage. That is not who you are. Okay, the scriptures show you who you are, man. For those of you that claim to believe in it, the scripture tells you who everybody is in these scriptures, man. Yeah. Okay, they give you accounts of what other different nations have done concerning against Israel. Okay, their descendants. Okay, and you get spiritual connotation to who they are today. Okay, but now Esau has labeled everybody with these new terminologies that don't go back to nothing. So it's hard to search out things.
I forgot what the guy's name was. He separated the nations by colour, like yellow for Chinese.
Yeah, there was a dude that did that.
Yeah, actually a
that's
particular guy that actually done that, man.
And that's what they taught.
Correct.
You know? And that's what they pushed out in the world, man. That's why it was three categories of people.
Yeah.
Boy, there's like 19 nations in the scriptures, man.
Correct.
You know? Not every country that you see today that you can look up on YouTube, on Google, that everyone's got a flag. There's like hundreds of flags, man. There's not that many countries though, not many races. Okay, they all go back to somebody else. Okay, a root. Okay, and these people don't understand. Jake sure as hell don't understand it. He's clueless, man. You know, even these so-called white people have more of an understanding of, you know, though it might be shallow, they still have an understanding of where to go back to a certain distance, man. Okay. They all into their family tree searches and shit like that. You know, they know things about their own family, but where Jake's been destroyed, he don't know shit. You know, so he's trying to pick up the pieces based on stuff that he's been told already.
Yeah, most Edomites can tell you what slave trader they go back to, man. Some of them actually have pictures of him like in their front living rooms and that. You know, they regard him as something high because he's the one that brought all of their wealth into this day, man. You know, there's pure documentaries on that, man. So yeah, like the brother saying, he still knows who they are to an extent, man.
I mean, as well as that, I mean, like, whatever name you got on this side of the thing, like your surname, okay, that was given to you, man. Okay, that's a slave name. Okay, so how you going to trace that back into a name you had prior to slavery? That's not so easy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then prior to that, how you going to go back to search for a name that you used to have but no longer have? It's not that easy, not impossible. You know, go on,
Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thine enemies in the land which thou knowest not. For ye have kindled a fire in mine anger, which shall burn forever.
That's right. So, you know, the Lord destroyed us, basically. He took away our heritage, our knowledge, our culture. You know, and Jake are lost. They really are lost, man. Okay, so like I said, there's no documentation to really show you where you go back to. There is nothing. Okay? I mean, you want to say something? I need to find a scripture.
Because if I can just add to what the brother's saying, this is the only captivity where our people don't even know who they are. Because prior to this, you had us in the time of Rome, alright? And we was going into this before, that's the spirit, right? Under the orders of General Vespasian and his son Titus. And this is all history, alright? They even got the Ark of Titus commemorating taking down our people, man, alright? The southern kingdom, Judah, alright? Taking out our menorahs, our silver and our gold, alright? And also they burnt all of our records, man, alright? So after that, they like to call it the Jewish diaspora. And our people were scattered, we fled from Roman persecution, and we fled into the interiors of Africa and all these other different places, man. We've been scattered since then, man. All right, even before then we've been scattered, because we've been put in captivity under all these different nations, man. All right, like we was going into the Babylonians, the Persians, all right, the Greeks, then the Romans, and so on and so forth. So what you gotta understand is, hey, man, over time, you know, Jake like to fucking have sex, man. Jake men, you know, they like to pop women, man, especially women of the other nations as well, man. You know? Because when you take down your enemy, hey, the best thing you can do is take their women, man. My man said that movie Conan the Barbarian. You know, the best thing for a man or a warrior is to take down your enemy.
The greatest things in life.
Yeah, the greatest things in life. And to hear the lamentation of their women, man. You know? So I'm just loosely quoting it. But you know, that's what Jake was doing, man. Popping their women, getting all up into it. And then, you know what? That's where the confusion of bases come from, man. You know?
Oh, yeah, I got one. Brother, can you get me First Ezra, chapter 5 and I think from verse 38.
And that's why a lot of our people think that, you know, oh, but they have to say, oh, but you blacks sold blacks into slavery. But hey, man, you got the Hamites, all right, but then you got us, who actually descended from Shem. We're a different nation to the Hamites, man, that was selling us to the Edomites, man, on a cargo slave ships. And that's history, man, all right?
Right, first Esdras, that's the second.
Yeah, because I say, man, there's no real documentation, man, to show you how far you go back to, man.
Esau's got these programs out to search your family trees and that, but they go back a couple hundred years, man, or something like that. It's not deep. You know what I mean? The whole history of man is like 6,000 years. You know what I mean? So he don't go back that far. Esau he's not that deep. He can't tell you that.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna really know? Okay? The only way you're gonna find out is through the spirit, man.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean? There ain't no person who got documents saying, oh yeah, I'll go back to Esau, or I go back to Moab.
What documents?
There's no documents for that, man.
There ain't no documents.
But we know who you go back to. It's all in the spirit.
Yep.
You know?
But then Esau will say, oh, a million years ago.
Yeah.
And he always comes up with
somehow knows that.
Yeah, he somehow knows all of that.
But you don't know who Esau is.
What bullshit, man.
4.10 billion.
Yeah, billion, trillion years ago.
In our galaxy.
Yeah.
Man can't even tell you the depths of the ocean, man. Tell you what happened 10 billion years ago.
Yeah, man.
That's some bullshit, man.
First Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 35. All the ministers of the temple and the sons of the servants of Solomon were 372. These came up from Tameleth and Phalasas, Charamath-Allah, leading them Allah. Neither could they show their families nor their stock how they were of Israel.
Same way we can't.
Yep.
No, because Israel was destroyed. No, and you know they were coming back together. But you know, where's Israel been left over from different nations, stuff like that? They've grown to be heathenistic, so they didn't want to let anybody into the temple and that to do service and that kind of stuff. So they done the thorough checks, and they wanted proof. People today want proof of who we are. We ain't got proof to show them. It's all in the spirit. Okay, but this is where it goes on to say, man, because even though he didn't have documentation, he did say this.
The sons of Ladan, the son of Ban, the sons of Nicodan, 652, and of the priests that were usurped the office of the priesthood, and were not found, the sons of Obadiah, the sons of Akos, the sons of Adas, who married Ogiah, one of the daughters of Barzillus, and was named after his name.
So what do they want to know? They want to know who your fathers were, man. You know what I mean? Because like I said, Jake was intermingling with other nations and that, heathen women and that. But they don't know if the mother was a heathen or the father was a heathen. They might say, oh, I'm an Israelite, but where's your proof? Like, who did you come from? That's why it's all about your fathers, man. Who at your father's line? Okay, because you can't prove that. They was like, no, I ain't trying to fuck with you, man. Like, you say that, but I need some evidence of that, man. I can't get you up in him and just do that. Okay, but they didn't have nothing, man. Documents were destroyed, things were burnt down. Okay, just like when Jake went on the slave ships, man. Even prior to that, when Jerusalem fell, you think we taking out documents and shit?
What papers did they have?
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Man, the Lord said not to turn back.
That's it.
You fled to the mountains, man. That's what you was told to do. So that's what a lot of men did. They fled when Jerusalem fell, man. So you think they're in Africa and that with their documents? No, they're just trying to pick up the pieces of when they left off, man. But Jake got a bad habit of just going off. So, you know, and they got the Hamites around them, so they're learning things from the heathens again.
Yeah.
So they believe that they're Africans. But because you was in Africa, what, 500 years or however long it was, you know, I misspoke that, but, you know, you was in Africa for quite a while, man. You know what I mean? But that don't make you Africans. Okay? Well, no.
Alright, this is 1 Timothy 1 and 4. Neither give heed to fables and endless genealogies, which minister questions, rather than godly edifying, which is in faith, so do.
That's right. You know, so like I said, we don't have no proof to show you. But like the brother read the scripture a little while ago, that the spirit, the truth was going to sort out Israel. You know? That's what we're fishing with. We're fishing with this word.
Gathered by the word from the east to the west.
You know, by this word.
Yep.
So this, like, hey, you don't have to come up here and say, oh, yeah, I'm an Israelite. Check my birth certificate. That's carnal, man. You know, because that doesn't exist. There ain't no proof of nobody on this earth, even though you staunches of Jake out there that only accept you black dark-skinned Israelites. You ain't got no proof, man.
Right.
You ain't got no proof.
Right.
Okay, so you ain't in a position to deny anybody else, man.
Right.
No, you got to test man for the spirit.
You can't prove you're not a black Edomite, man.
That's right. You can't do that. You know, you can't do that. You don't know that.
Hey, when the scripture said endless genealogies rather than godly edifying, which is in faith, so do. So that's a commandment. The Lord said, look, man, you got to go in
Why
faith.
about all that, man?
And faith is a gift. That's why, hey, faith is a gift from the Heavenly Father. Ephesians 2 and 8.
That's right.
You know, for by grace are you saved through faith, and not that of yourselves. It's a gift of the Heavenly Father.
Right, so even when Paul went across amongst the Gentiles, the Israelite foreigners, how did he know? How did he know? Because some of these Gentiles, these Israelites, didn't even know they were Israelites, man. Just like today. They don't know. So Paul's going up to them, he's preaching to masses of people. Now, whoever hears the word. That's how it was. Whoever heard the word.
Yeah, I got a precept for you. This is Ephesians 2.